First and foremost, all praise, God el halal, Abanawa, our Heavenly Father, our abuelo de la nube, ¿cierto? Abanawa. You get some of that in the English, Yaramayan, Castellano, de España, right? Mixed with the Arabic from the Most High, even within the confusion of language, has allowed so much from the blessed be Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Kodash and the Holy Spirit. And blessed be the Savior. Right? Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai Barakatam. And Wa is also in the Arabic, right? Supposed Ishmaelites. Nonetheless, gotta bring it back to 95 vibes, man. Straight up. And you had he quickened who were dead in trespasses and sins. Y él los dio vida a vosotros cuando estabais muertos en vuestros delitos y pecados. Wherein in the past ye walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air. Air, bro. Relax. The spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. En los cuales anduvisteis en otro tiempo, siguiendo la corriente de este mundo, conforme al príncipe de la potestad del aire, el espíritu que ahora opera en los hijos de desobediencia. Hey, as spirit, Tawada Yahweh, Yahweh, among whom also we all had our conversation in times past in the lusts of our flesh. Woo! Ephesians 2 is the cut, fool. Fulfilling the desires of the flesh and of the mind, and were by nature the children of wrath, even as others. Yo, how you gonna say reincarnation is fake? Entre los cuales también todos nosotros vivimos en otro tiempo en los deseos de nuestra carne, haciendo la voluntad de la carne y de los pensamientos, y éramos por naturaleza hijos de ira. Alright. Lo mismo que los demás. Estopa. Yahweh, my power, who is rich in mercy. For his great love, wherewith he loveth us. Pero Dios, que es rico en misericordia, por su gran amor, con que nos amó, even when we were dead in sins, hath quickened us together with Hamashiach Yahweh. Shalom, tudo minha família, minha sangue no Brasil. Ficar forte, minha irmã, meu irmão, meu pai, todas as famílias lá, fiquem fortes. Do São Paulo, a velha guarda da Jama, Pica forte, man. Tá aí, we gotta take a quick interlude, man. 100. A velha guarda já não canta mais. Oh, nossa, já você perdeu. Nossa raiz enfraqueceu. Já não se vê o que falta. Seus fatos da vida batem na multidão. Cantando e dançando, ouça onda antiga. Inocente não, a manter a tradição. Não tem idade, e quem canta faz o mundo mais feliz. É alegria, é realidade do dia. A velha guarda já não canta mais. O nosso sonho se perdeu. Nossa raiz enfraqueceu. Já não se vê o principal. Os seus faltos da vida matinê a multidão, cantando e dançando, pensando e lutando, guerreando e matando. Hoje is from café full, the old Broncos old. It's like the Bronx River hold. Já não tem idade, e quem canta faz o mundo mais feliz. What you hear, mess? Bronx, real fake, man. The Broncos, man. You already know, man. 8th, 7th, 8th. The Cancers hijacked the 7th, right? But nonetheless, July, October, November, December the 10th, right? But yeah, between the 9th and the 10th is that Evenflow, man. Oh, somebody got split jokes. True. With the stories that are true. It's known when you're through. Yeah, if it was a time bomb. Through. Alright, that's why we return to the scriptures, man. We can't get too worldly. That was through the spirit. That was for my family in Brazil, man. I was there in the 90s, in the 2000s. Why do I stress this? Because that's hella Israelites there, man, in captivity, serving out Deuteronomy 28, man. Like here in the supposed northern hemisphere, but I'm gonna put forth once more, clear, once more that you live inside the Most High's Sol Earth. I don't care what you call it, Hollow Earth, but Hollow Earth is malicious. Through malicious, right? It's malicious, man. A lot of terms are maliciously put out there in the textbooks, and then you go to school through the preposterous kindergarten, the reason why we're in the fucking Ukraine, but it's all blue and yellow, right? Nonetheless, it's pivotal, man, that you flee from your personal captivity, man. If you're willing to defend lies, then you can't be fucking surprised when the Most High ends your fucking lie of a life. And that's speaking first and foremost from my own heart, man. These are simply to motivate my own spirit and being righteousness and power 24/7, 365, for lack of better vernaculars. Nonetheless, here we go. Aun estando nosotros muertos en pecados, nos dio vida juntamente con Cristo por gracia de voy a decir Jesucristo, porque meu pai lá no Brasil, esse é o nome que o cara fala, no Jesus Cristo, a J nem existia. Isso tem um espírito para acreditar. Então, deixa eu voltar uma vez mais aí. Puerto Ricans! Yeah, that's my song, bro. I'm finishing it off like. Yeah. This New York City's through. That New York City hasn't existed in 100. That New York City hasn't existed in well over a decade. But really a decade ago is when maybe I haven't really been kicking it there since the last 7 years. And I got divorced a year ago. I know this is going into testimony. We're not supposed to get into that, but it affects my spirit and motivation. So yeah, got divorced like a year and a half ago. Ishmaelite teach. And it was pretty much the pandemic. It was through. And and even just saying pandemic, right, could, shoot off the algorithms, which is sad if you're a fucking IT nigga, right? Setting up your own demise, or if you got children, your own children's demise. You better be doing some righteous hacking, man, and pollute, prioritize, and know that every algorithm you're setting up might be used to code up you as a fucking target. So write up your code in the spirit, man, so the angels can help you in the future. Shalom. Speaking of, right? A velha guarda já não canta mais, o nossa samba se perdeu. A velha guarda já não canta mais. People misunderstand pun. And I currently live where a big pun died. I used to work security right next to the telly where he died. I mean, obviously. It was sad, yo. When I seen him in that, I think it was the Trinidad fight, it was over, bro. I was like, no way. And I was only doing jiu-jitsu. I don't know shit about nutrition. I was like, no way that dude gonna live past, you know what I mean? That's a father figure for me, man. So, we got 22 verses, right? in the spirit. But I want to finish off my family in Brazil, man. My father, he moved there in '91, and I got a Japanese sister and a quote unquote black brother there. But yeah, we know we're nation. The Most High is dealing with nations. All right, we read the scriptures. The Most High is only dealing with nations. Yeah, Most High is dealing with nations, man. So everything else that you've been filling out in applications, it's fucking bullshit. So yeah, I'm not a fucking crayon color, and neither are you. Amongst, that's through spirit, man. Yeah. And peep the numerology, man. What's 6 plus 6? 3. The 9 rules. The zeros and ones. Next time you go into your coding mode. And hath raised us up together and made us sit together in heavenly places in Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. Y justamente con él nos resucitó y asimismo nos hizo sentar en los lugares celestiales con nuestro Salvador, o el que salva, el ungido, HaMashiach. Por eso los mexicanos se llaman mexicanos, viene de mexicano, o los ungidos, HaMashiach, no, fue la mano izquierda de España, you know, que ya no son ungidos, HaMashiach, no, mexicano, right? So with that, Father, man, I hope my pop's listening, man. Cause I send them these links through the Duo app, cause we can't really speak, man. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't agree with a lot of his lifestyles and shit. Nonetheless, man, I got titanium in my face, holding up my left eye through a Navy ruse, core Navy ruse, right? When I was in the Marine Corps, core Navy coronavirus. Ooh, nah, but real talk, my left orbital, I got 3 screws, titanium plate, and a titanium nut holding up my left eye, and it's actually very healing for my left side. You know, the titanium like the baseball players wear. Nonetheless, you know, with keeping into, you know, as a spirit, look at the angle of the 7. Now, speaking of going off tangent, right, or staying on going, you know, going through tangent, through tangent. Yeah, but mathematically speaking, fool. The geometry of the numbers are pivotal, man. You've been looking at them your entire life, and then just juxtapose them with the scriptures. And if you're in the spirit, that's power, free energy. Yeah, in the ages to come, he might shew the exceeding riches of his grace and kindness toward us through the house of HaMashiach. Oh, blessed be he, man. Blessed be the Savior, man. We're too fucking filthy, man. We need the house of HaMashiach ASAP, man. For real, man. Like a man needs to raise seed. For real. Para mostrar en los siglos venideros las abundantes, dice en Israelites, para mostrar en los siglos venideros las abundantes riquezas de su gracia en su bondad para con nosotros en es el Salvador, el Salvador, el que salva. Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. Porque por gracia sois salvo por medio de la fe, y esto no de vosotros, pues es don de Dios. I gotta understand why the 9 and the 0 are so important, man. The 9 and the 0 numbers are pivotal to understanding the number 8. The number 8 and its infinite geometry, right, is perpetual, you know what I mean? Like, it could be nothing or almost nothing, but it'll always be there. Unlike the 3s, the 6s, and the 9s. Because they're building numbers, they have to appear and disappear. And that's what is also personified in the, I'm gonna say it straight up, fool, the amalgamation that is modern day seance poetry cafe, aka quantum physics. You know what I mean? It must be 100 for. Nine, not of works, lest any man should boast. 9, no por obras, para que nadie se aglorie. Right? So as you understand the importance of the 9s and the 0s right there. For we are his workmanship, created in Yahweh Shah HaMashiach unto works, Salaki, unto good works, is the spirit, which Yahweh my power had before ordained that we should walk in them. Porque somos hechura suya, creados en Hamashiach Yahweh sabe para buenas obras, las cuales Abonahu Yahweh preparó de antemano para que anduviésemos in ellas. And you heard that flows through the spirit. He said, it goes on reggae. Yeah. Oh. Ave la guardia ya no canta más, uno se samba se pierde, nossa raiz enfraqueceu, já não se vê o Pedro Papa, sem os faltos da vida, matineira multidão, cantando e dançando, o samba dança, inocente não, a manter a tradição. Eternidade, e quem canta faz o mundo mais feliz. É alegria, é realidade do dia a dia. Quem canta solta amor de coração. Seja novo ou belo, nossa samba é tradição. Quem canta solta amor de coração. Seja novo ou belo, nossa samba é tradição. Olha aí, escuta aí. Hoje está tudo mudado, esquecemos o passado, como tudo começou. A velha guarda, onde começar a história do Jal. Merece respeito, consideração. A velha guarda de onde empezar a estudar do jarro. Merece respeito, consideração. Consider Zion, consider, céu, or the heavens, los cielos. And a writer, an artist, and a poet, Ted. Yeah. Hey, Most High, He takes and He gives. So if you don't use what you got, He'll take it. Clear? Yeah. Wherefore, remember that ye, being in time, past Gentiles in the flesh. In the flesh. In the flesh. Suavecito. Wherefore remember that you being in time past Gentiles in the flesh were called uncircumcision. And you already know, if that's in the capital in the KJV, some dude sitting in a Washington building whose founders found it. That's why it's fun. The Most High is using everything. It's all part of His creation, right? He's got every particular part of the left hand narrowed down to the T. Right? That's why the questions of John are pivotal, man. We're not displaying anything. We're not breaking the law, but we're understanding that this entire energy system is essentially the perfect machine. It's the perfect spiritual machine, man. And we can't even contemplate past the first three heavens. But the last heaven only has a right hand. For that reason, it coils up like Tesla's patents. Probably baited over by the by the patty. E equals MC squared, right? He worked in a fucking patent office. Dude had patents on, I think, fridges and sweaters. But hey, I'm not even gonna call him out because I'm probably gonna get hit with a anti-defamation Anne Frank letter, right? Nonetheless, hey, shalom. Wherefore remember that you being in time past Gentiles in the flesh who are called uncircumcision. Alright, peep the capitals, man. Peep the capitals, man. There's a reason why Yahushua is in capital. There's a reason why Hamashiach's in capital. There's a reason why Gentiles is in capital. There's a reason why uncircumcision and circumcision are in capital. In capital hell. Or like Pun's record, man. Capital punishment. Por tanto. Now you understand who's really running with this reality. When you take a shit and you wipe your ass. Por tanto, acordaos que en otro tiempo. Salakia. Who are called uncircumcision? By that which is called the circumcision in the flesh, made by hands. Woo! Por tanto, acordaos. Yeah. Stretching out that right arm. Popping out that left hip. Oh, Slovakia in the regeneration. The regeneration. The reincarnation. Por tanto. Slovakia. Right? This fool's also a Sag. But that's only it isn't it isn't supposed to turn into necromancy or none of that shit, man. Just like why you think the Haitians are so jacked, bro? It's just historically, man. Because Most High handed us knowledge, man. You know, the fools that you might attribute the island of Quisqueya to, right? Hey, we got power. We use it in an unbalanced way. It's a rap, generationally ahead. So it might take 300 years for that shit to be through, and it almost has. Go through any Wikipedia story regarding your local city hall and understand that we didn't have the population at the time to even build it, let alone need it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's big old hijack after hijack. But to quote my nigga Chomps, they're necessary illusions. Killing illusions. Yeah, man. That dog energy turned werewolf, man. Illusions. Illusions. Yeah, illusions, man. Necessary illusions. Nonetheless. 11 or 2. Wherefore remember that ye being in time, past Gentiles in the flesh, who are called, man, this is for grace in Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, who are called uncircumcision by that which is called the circumcision in the flesh by hands. Por tanto, acordaos que en otro tiempo vosotros, los gentiles, en cuanto a la carne, eras llamados incircuncisos, eran llamados, erais, right? Erais llamados incircuncisión, right? Por eso, that hence the capital letter. Even in the Spanish is weird without the capital. Erais llamados incircuncisión por la llamada circuncisión hecha por mano en carne, right? And I was taking care of my cousin's fried chicken joint, which he was kind of through. But shout out to La Etnia 527, fool. That place was in the Olarte, right near Las Cruces, man. It was beautiful people, man. I used to rock Bob Dylan playing guitar in front of that shop, man. 100, man. Nonetheless, straight up. Yeah, shout out, man. Shout out to everyone in Cundinamarca, right? Cundinamarca, right? America is a very ancient name. We're the Amarucans. Don't get it twisted, Espuches. And that's corroborating with my previous video's link. Alright, 3 Atalayans in the streets of Milan, reading the word. Por tanto, acordaos de que en otro tiempo vosotros, los gentiles en cuanto a la carne, erais llamados incircuncisión. No mames, güey. Bro, the word itself lets you know the celestial trajectory of that generation or that spirit, incarnation, so forth and so on, por la llamada circuncisión hecha con mano en la carne. So that's repeat the 3, alright, or 12, repeat the 15, or the 6. Hence, the 9. Any, right? Online, ONLINE. That at that time ye were without Yahushua, being aliens from the commonwealth of Yasharallah, and strange from the covenants of promise, having no hope. Right? You might have been in prison, you might have been in prison in the military, you might have been in prison in your own home, but now everyone's been secluded spiritually with good cause. And without Yahweh, Hashem HaMashiach Yahushua in the world. En aquel tiempo estabais en Salakia, sin, right? Sin Cristo, the Redeemer, the Savior, the Anointed, right? You know, the Son every father wants to, you know, shoot out the balls into a righteous womb and raise that seed righteously so you could die peacefully, knowing you did everything before the Most High. That should be every heartbeat. Yo, what am I doing before the Most High? En aquel tiempo estabais sin Yahushua, alejados de la yo. En aquel tiempo estabais sin Yahushua, alejados de la ciudadanía de Yasharala y ajenos a los pactos de la promesa. De una vez les recuerdo, estamos hablando de la realidad cóncava, celular, como la quieran llamar, pero el centro de toda esta realidad, el cielo de los cielos, es el que gobierna todos los otros cielos, y nosotros, la mayoría de nosotros, no hemos pasado de los primeros 3, y por eso se excusa la astrología moderna. Pero no estamos supuestos a mostrar más de 100 kilómetros, o de donde empieza la esfera celestial, you know, or the firmament, el firmamento, right? Pursuing the law, you know, hacia la ley, levítica Mosaic law, right? Sin esperanza y sin Yahweh ni poder en el mundo. 13. But now in Yahushua HaMashiach, ye who sometimes were far off are made nigh by the blood of Yahushua HaMashiach. Pero ahora en Yahushua HaMashiach, el Mesías, ¿cierto? Right? Vosotros, que en otro tiempo estabais lejos, habéis sido hechos cercanos por la sangre de Hamashiach. right? And if at one level, at one eval level, right, at one before you start renting the veils, just like the previous song, it might seem wicked, man. You know, give you a perfect example, sir, ma'am, right? People get it twisted. I'm like, nah, man. Ask her, I'm him. I'm him, ask her. Ma'am, sir. That's in the spirit of these fools, man. Out come the wolves and doubt. Come the wolves. For he is our peace. 14. We skipped something, right? Peace. That at that time ye were without Yahushua, being aliens from the commonwealth of Yasharala, and strangers, right? Strangers. Those are the heathen. We are the heathen. You know, it's not open to every nation. Shalom Yasharala. Kwam Yasharala. Kwam. That at that time ye were without Yahushua, being aliens from the commonwealth of Yasharala or Israel, and strangers from the covenants of promise, having no hope, and without God or the power, Yahweh, my power in the world. En aquel tiempo estabais sin Yahushua, o Salvador, alejados de la ciudadanía de Israel o Yasharala, o los príncipes del poder, y Allah simplemente significa poder, power, y nuestros primos musulmanes saben el nombre ya, pero no se los enseñan a sus congregaciones, porque igual que, no marca con la narrativa que el Padre los tiene con sus velos, sus evils, pero trabajan para él, the minions, can't blame them. En aquel tiempo estaba sin Yahushua, alejados de la ciudadanía, de Yasharala, y ajenos a los pactos de la promesa, sin esperanza y sin we need the mediator, man. It's just like the sun is, and pardon the vernacular, but in computer language, the orbit of the sun is nothing but a transistor regarding the power of the heaven of heavens. Because we'd go blind. We'd probably burn. Right? So, el sol es básicamente un transistor que calma el poder y lo recicla al fin del día. Triste. Pero esa es la realidad de las reencarnaciones, todos estos supuestos caballeros y damas. En aquel tiempo estabais sin Dios, conocía, alejados de la ciudadanía de Yasharala y ajenos a los pactos de la promesa, sin esperanza y sin Yahweh en el mundo. Yo, swag. Damn, yo, if that ain't if that ain't the spirit, then you don't understand, right? You don't understand, right? You don't understand. That's why we're in the Ukraine, right? To quote my brother from Philly. Children have been getting raped over in the Ukraine for decades. So this is really a right hand move, but we could only judge the left hand, and that's why I got a left hand injury. But yeah, I brought up the whole titanium on my left side because it strengthened me. Ultimately, it makes me grow more on the left side, which is what I needed. I had to knock out my pops, where I broke the law, obviously. He, you know, we're at a party, you know, as usual. He was trying to impress his doctor friends, right? And I'm not saying he's some bougie nigga, man. He a tough nigga, man. Marathon running motherfucker. Sao Paulo. I had to get out the fucking city because I think I have more grace than the dude because he's a super 5, man. Super 5. He's a 5 of October. You know what I mean? My mother's a super 6, man. She's a 6 of April. 60 and 64, man. The Most High understands how he incarnates every spirit. That's why you got to start praying for your children if you want to have them in 10 months, in 10 years, in 10 days. For real. These are spirits that already exist inside the celestial sphere. God willing, we don't get something from the fucking house. You know what I mean? Dude. But that only happens, actually, when Yahushua comes in the reincarnation and the recycling of those spirits, pursuant to the questions of Bartholomew, pursuant to the apocalypse of Bartholomew, or is it the? I've heard only YouTube titles, 2 of which were the same text, but 1 was a different text. So 2 of them had the title of the Apocryphon of the Apocryphon of Bartholomew and the Questions of Bartholomew. The other one had the title of the Apocalypse of Bartholomew. Alright, so that's the first 2 titles are the same book. Alright? So you don't quote me twisted. The first 2 titles are the same literature, publication, compilation, translation, whatever the hell you want to call them, right? I want to quote this dude, Jack Hemsey, whom you might mostly know from 7th letter, 8th letter, OST from original soundtracks, right? Nonetheless, dude kept it real. He's like, the patience of the scribe, right? The patience of the page sin off the scribe. I mean, so the Most High has allowed confusion and destruction for a very particular purpose, because he knows what spirits he's gonna incarnate in what generation. You know what I mean? So if you don't have faith for the CEO head spirit in charge, HSIC, right? Hey, you out there fearing el celador, right? Le tienen miedo al celador y al que limpia los baños, pero no al gerente. Huevones. En aquel tiempo estabais en Cristo, alejados de las circunstancias de Yazarala y ajenos a los pactos de la promesa, sin esperanza y sin Yahweh en el mundo, right? Pero ahora en Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, vosotros que en otro tiempo estabais lejos, habéis sido hechos cercanos por la sangre de HaMashiach. But now in Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, el Mesías, el ungido, Mashiach, Meshika, Yahweh Shai, HaMashiach, ye who sometimes were far off are made nigh by the blood of Yahweh Shai. In the reality. You gotta understand the cell earth. We're not. I've gone off in this. I've broken the law. I'm being 100. I've broken the law. So we need a redeemer. We can't take the power, man. If we stepped up, and we couldn't. But it's ridiculous what these guys have planned. They're going against the Father, generation after generation, in the reincarnation. And he keeps doing the same thing, but it's like every time it's a lighter destruction. Every time it's like a lighter slap in the hands for the generations. Or the regenerations thereof, But now in Yahweh Shai, ye who sometimes were far off are made nigh by the blood of HaMashiach. Pero ahora en Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, vosotros que en otro tiempo estabais lejos, habéis sido hechos cercanos por la sangre de HaMashiach. Right? And through spirit, we get to replay that P. The numerology. For Yahweh Shai is our peace, who hath made both one, hath broken down the middle wall of partition between us, man, our mediator, man. We can't step to the power like that, man. We need Yahweh Shai. For he is our peace, who had made both one, and had broken down the middle wall of part. Once more, I made this entire 3-minute tangent regarding Bartholomew because of this. Yahweh Shai, in his most documented historical incarnation, went to hell for 3 days. He was in hell, freeing the patriarchs. You think our patriarchs were saints? Nah, them dudes were bad, bro. They had to serve time in hell. So pursuant to Yahweh Shai in the Gospel of Bartholomew, or the Gospels of Bartholomew. And this is close to my heart, man. I went to the Jesuit school, San Bartolomé de la Merced, till I was 9 years old, till third grade, through Spirit. I mean, then I got here in 94 to where my current route is, through Spirit, you know what I mean? School 21. Beginning, with the Broncos, meet Jan Curse. Then from my previous route, we all love School 14. Yeah, we all off School 14. Yeah, man, I was actually vice president of the School 14 5th grade class, man. 100. Shout out to Nadia if you're still alive. Holla. And single. Nonetheless, bro. For he is our peace, who hath made both one, and hath broken down the middle wall of partition between us. Porque él es nuestra paz, que de ambos pueblos hizo uno, derribando la pared intermedia de separación. Necesitamos a nuestro Salvador, Yahushua Mashiach, porque no podemos, enfrentarnos al poder de poderes así como así. Y eso se le aprende a la mano izquierda en estos años. Son manes están tan acostumbrados a andarse escondiendo que estar enmascarados es el próximo paso natural para la mayoría de ellos. Y son minions for Yahushua at the end of the day, because Yahushua is ready for them if they repented. Porque el Salvador es Yahushua, él está perto para tú quieras voltar quieras voltar estoy tratando de lembrarme un portuñol, trying to remember the Portuguese, the portuñol, because we want people, man, 100, man, from Tierra del Fuego, straight up, man, from everywhere, man, even in the fake Holy Land, because America is the true old world, América es el viejo mundo, obviamente, Utah, Arce, Arizona, Chihuahua, Oaxaca. That's your Wakanda right there. Yeah, I think I spit some about that. It was like, welcome to Egypt, America, the true world, from Utah to Utah, Kennedy and Babylon, Memphis of the Nile, Oaxaca, Wakanda, island of California, el Calafate de Argentina, Iowa, land of California, Iowa, land of California, Iowa, land of California, Iowa, land of California, el Calafate de Argentina, quieren vernos unos tristes tíos tamales, from right here to them bitches. Amazonas, man. Yeah. Que Yahushua es our peace, porque Yahushua es nuestra paz, que de ambos pueblos hizo uno, derribando la pared intermedia de separación. Wow. You see how he's unifying his kingdoms? When we go, 1,000 years is nothing for the Most High, man. I mean, it's not nothing, but it's like one day, right? So, 1000 años es igual que un día, igual que dice las escrituras, which I forget, which one it is. true. You know, like I said, man, to quote Killer Priest, you know, you serve a sentence of forgetfulness. For he's our peace, Yahushua, who hath made both one and hath broken down the middle wall partition between us, porque Él es vuestra paz. Que de ambos pueblos hizo uno. You see how they've tainted it, man. Derribando la pared intermedia de separación. No, niño. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, Most High don't play. That's why the best way GMS explains it is the nuclear weapon lie. Pero las bombas atómicas, the nukes are a ruse, son pura mentira. Las explosiones nucleares nunca existieran. Los últimos días vendrán con fachada bestial, la marca tecnológica para esclavizar a 144, a todos menos a los 144,000 servidores del Salvador. Más allá, Yahushua. Yeah, whenever them fools wanna dance, you know that fool's a creep, man. Yeah. Tired. Having abolished in his flesh the enmity, even the law of the commandments contained in ordinances. Having abolished in his flesh the enmity. Yo, six always got jokes, bro. Having abolished in his flesh the enmity. Yo. Even the law of the commandments contained in ordinances. You know, you got, even in quote unquote academic circles, man, you gotta recognize Jake. Trust me, you don't want to be a proud Jake right now. Yo, I'm Jake. Nah. Hell no, bro. A fine line, bro. What is it? The narrow straits. Don't let, UBTV is on point. Like I say, 80%. But brother, you can't end it with there are many, nah, bro. The heaven of heavens, if you really want to have a rulership mentality, the heaven of heavens, whom we serve, the followers of Yahushua, is the only way. You know what I mean? I don't want the motherfucking alligator swimming around my motherfucking moat outside of my castle to all of a sudden make decisions for who's fucking my wife, for example. It's that simple. That's the kingdom. Those are the orbits. Those are the celestial waters. Those are the reincarnations. The spirits, man. And the Redeemer, the Defier, the Sire, the F and the S are recent. If you read KJV, you know the F and the S are interchangeable recently. Or la F y la S son recientemente intercambiables. Si lees la 1611 King James, my Ephraimites know well. Como decimos allá, como es que dice, Cali es Cali, lo demás es Loma. Igual allá, Ponce es Ponce, lo demás es Parque. Pero the media or the Medellins, right? Medellin, right? Right hand fell off, bro. Too much drinking, man. It's been long. I'm healing from that structurally, even. This is my favorite verse right here. Before I lose, yeah. I wanna be a little kid. Yeah. New York says the New Jerusalem, man. You know, energy points, man. But we've used them wickedly and ultimately, not even wickedly, just stupidly and foolishly, man. Folly of youth, man. Just selfish. I'm speaking for myself, 100, man. Having abolished in his flesh the enmity, even the law of the commandments contained in the ordinances, for to make in himself of twain one new man, so making peace, shalom.
Since the absolute is conscious energy and boundaries, it occupies every dimension other than the time-space dimension in which we have our physical existence, which we perceive. It overlays everything as do many of the intervening layers or dimensions in which the energies of the universe points on arrangement.
Yeah, I'm restructuring also from going on 9 years with Lyme disease. Or is it 7? Don't be through 8. Nah, 5. No, 6. 6. 6. The 6 isn't wicked in itself, man. Where the honeycomb is wicked. The geometry of one of the strongest structural agreements is wicked. No, bees are wicked because they build what do you call it? Hexagonal honeycombs. No, we're unbalanced. We're heavily unbalanced. And you think I'm just speaking it, but it takes generations sometimes. Aboliendo en su carne las enemistades, la ley de los mandamientos expresados en ordenanzas, para crear en sí mismo de los dos un solo, y un nuevo hombre haciendo la paz, shalom. To making himself between. That was heavy warning, bro. And that he might. You gotta read one more time from the 6 to the 9. Having abolished in the KJ Noon style. Having abolished in his flesh the enmity, even the law of the commandments contained in ordinances. Right? Hey, shout outs to Orange County punk rock ska straight mosh pit circuits. It's all circuits, man. The scriptures say we're in an enclosed circuit. La escritura dicen que estamos en un circuito cerrado. No nosotros, pero nosotros los guías que la cagamos igual, muchas veces, en las reencarnaciones. Yo, I gotta impregnate me a straight Israelite and nothing illegal, you know what I mean? Nothing illegal, just I'm thinking about, for example, if I had to raise daughters, if I had to raise sons, dude, I would save them the 20 years of fucking cultural fuckery that I had to go through for the basic necessities of what being a man and being a womb are. Yeah, so that's why I prefer, the fools calling out for, the music of the harps. PSHAR. Don't think for a second that how our cousins in the army, we say "Hoorah!" or our cousins in the army, you know what I mean? Hoorah! Don't think they didn't get the name from the Israelites. They had to, work the left hand, directed through the Most High, even if they were blind to it in evils, right? So when you understand the Most High's purpose and each apocalypse has gotten, each apocalypse, just use your eyes. Look at the building, look at the old stone melted. Then there was another melting, less harsh, less noticeable. Then there was another, most recent one. I don't know how many there were. Pursuant to the Mayan codices, what are we in the 4th or 5th? I don't remember, the stuff that is in the canonized recent republications thereof. But even so, the recreation myths from the Israelites that are right here. A lot of people, that's another thing. GMS gives too much power to Rome, fool. Or, oh, me? Oh, M.E.? No, you fool. Like, yeah, we all Earth, but nonetheless. The Iroquois Confederation of this very state was what the United States Articles of Confederation, the first, before the Constitution, 1973, man. They were based on the Iroquois nation. The Articles of Confederation, some shit like that. It only lasted like a decade, because we were a confederacy. You know what I mean? We were a fucking confederacy. And that's more, on the surface, it's more egalitarian, right? It's more egalitarian on the surface, right? If you rent those veils, it's not so egalitarian, Like the myth of democracy and AIDS. It's in the spirit, man. Shout out to all my fools born in the reincarnation from the kingdom of Cundinamarca, who also got judged, man. When the Spaniards got to Cundinamarca, where once I was born, what were we doing, man? Fucking sacrificing children that we found even at the how do you call them? The columns, the base of the columns of buildings. And those spirits are back doing the same thing in Hollywood. That we know of, but that shit is everywhere, man. And then it's the Most High judging. You take a deep breath, you make a judgment. For all my new agers, don't judge shit. And I'm taking a decision, I'm making a choice of taking a deep breath. Yo, breathing helps, man. It's like, yo, that's a lucky, man. Unreal, this has taken over an hour to do. A mere 22 verses, right? But dodge the hijack, baby. Whoa. Aboliendo en su carne las enemistades, la ley de los mandamientos expresados en ordenanzas para crear en sí mismo de los dos un solo y nuevo hombre haciendo la paz. Yo, Most High uses a 6. You can't go from 5 to 7. You gotta go through 6. And that he might reconcile both unto Yahweh in one body, by Yahushua, having slain the enmity thereby. Yo. Yo. The scriptures are a true alchemical process, man. Are the true alchemical process for anyone. And I'm speaking of all the nations now. There's something wrong. Oh. Man, it's that oil, man. These virgins be losing their oil and they wonder why they threw. That he might reconcile both unto Yahweh in one body by the cross, having slain the enmity thereby. Y mediante la cruz reconciliar con Yahweh a ambos en un solo cuerpo, matando en ellas las enemistades o las enemistades. 7 o 16. Y mediante la cruz reconciliar con Yahweh en nombre de Yahweh o Bahashem Yahweh a ambos en un solo cuerpo. Right, matando en ella las enemistades. So, yo. Wow, yo. Hey, shout out to Sonya's wrestling team, man. It's a beautiful understanding of how the city of Yonkers has turned into a sad company. And that he might reconcile both unto Yahweh in one body by Yahweh, through having slain the enmity thereby, mediante la cruz reconciliar con Abanao Yahweh a ambos en un solo cuerpo, matando en ella las enemistades. Vino y anunció las buenas y nuevas de paz a vosotros que estabais lejos, y a los que estaban cerca. I came and preached peace to you which were afar off, and to them that were high. Oh no, and to them that were not. And that's 8. That's eternal right there, bro. You can't deny the numerology. No pueden decir que la numerología mantiene el espíritu. No voy a decir del versículo. No, from the verses, right? Or from the verse, right? It keeps the spirit of the verse. It keeps the spirit of the first. And came and preached peace, shalom, to you which were afar off. Come, and to them that were not. Y vino y anunció las buenas nuevas de paz a vosotros que estaban lejos y a los que estaban cerca. 9. Porque por medio de Yahweh los unos y los otros tenemos entrada por un mismo espíritu, espíritu con grande, as the Ruach Kodash, al Padre, a Yahweh, a Mashiach, and the modern hijack. And this is also speaking to the people in the parking lot that you have stamped in every modern day scripture. Now, I'm not against you. Guess why? Because the 144, the 12,000 from each tribe, we're gonna need them out of every so-called country. And right now, the fake state of Israel is a country. And shout out to Shorty that did 2 years in the military there, like every woman there has to, right? That's how you know they're not real, Yasharala. We would have never had a woman. We could have combative women have that kind of role in the house to protect children and teach them how to fight. But we can't send women, you know what I mean? Wicked, bro. What did UBTV say today? And that re-up, I was like a week late. And I've been working, dude. What did he say today? Oh, the infantry, the transfantry, the transfantry. He's like, yo, hey, the ABC gang, bro. The ABC gang is the most highest feathers, man. For real. Y vino y anunció las buenas y nuevas de paz a vosotros que estaban lejos y a los que estaban cerca. Porque por medio de él, de Yahweh HaMashiach, los unos y los otros tenemos entrada por un mismo espíritu al Padre, por un mismo Ruach Kodash, a Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. Por eso decimos Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, porque no hay Yahweh, no hay forma al Padre sin Yahushua. And that's your number 9 for you. 18. 4. Through him we both have access by one Spirit unto the Father. Right? For through Yahweh HaMashiach we both have access. We both have access by one Ruach Kodash unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Now therefore ye are no more strangers and foreigners, fellow citizens with the saints and of the household of Abanawa Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua, Ruach Kodash, and the Holy Spirit. Así que ya no sois extranjeros ni So back to 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And that's the spirit, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that fool's like, California. Dude, that's why I love between this, Rancid, and Out Come the Wolves, and the Django soundtrack. Yo, straight. No. The Django and the Crazy 8 soundtrack. Oh, beast mode, son. Really, every fucking Tarantino soundtrack is savage as fuck. Dude's a good writer, man. I hope he feels the most high enough not to be carnal on the left-hand side. It's the only way to spiral up, you know? Shout out to Casingano, even though, her fucking ex-husband committed suicide, damn. But anyway, she rolls jiu-jitsu with, the dudes from Tool, man. The fools like, spiral up! So, dodge the hijack, man. 369. Damn, she fine. Can go through the window. Hey, it's a warning for all wounds and the spirits that are supposed to care for them. The through spirit is 906, alright? Peace. And for all the wounds. Yo. Something to share with the video through spirit. Yeah, this probably gonna be my last video right here. Yeah, 100, man. That's through the spirit, bro. Tight. Yeah, that's my shoulder. Yeah. See, the importance of the numbers. Hey, watch spelling, eh? All laugh, right? Oh, it's all laugh, right? All laugh, right? It's all laugh, right? It's all fun and fucking games, right? All Alf Siegert. Alf Siegert. That's his name of the designer, right? That might not even really be his name, but they're calling him the Most High, man. Through spirit. Alf Siegert. Illustrations done. Illustrations done by. Illustrated by Ryan Lancat. Illustrated by Ryan Lancat. Yo, that's why I love my Israelites, but I really appreciate these crazy Christians, man. Ultimately, we're if you're in the spirit and the blood, hey, we're doing the same crib dance up and down Black Wall Rodeo Talk, right? I mean, Rodeo Drive. Through to California. Yeah. And these fools are from California. So we let Britain know, nigga, we rancid. Right? You rancid, vicious bitches. Yeah.
Serves a precautionary purpose and invites the participants' first out-of-body experience involves direct projection.
Now therefore, you are no more strangers and foreigners, but fellow citizens with the saints and of the household de Jehová Hashem Yahushua. Así que ya no sois extranjeros ni advenedizos, which means foreigners. Advenediz, that's an old school word. And my pops was born in 1960. And this is pivotal for me, man. I'm young. I'm old enough. I was born in '84, man. Old enough to remember Catholic Mass in absolute Latin with heavy ass demonic spirits, and the Christian church has regrettably turned into that 30 years later. Yeah. Así que ya no sois extranjeros ni advenedizos, advenedizos, sino conciudadanos. Y desde que no, esa es la diferencia. Muchos cristianos leen eso y leen concubinas. Y así lo quieren, así serán. If you're a righteous womb, man, you're gonna see, man, when war comes, that's why these wombs are losing their feminine power, day by day. I mean, you think we're the only ones getting weak. And it shows. If you get that testosterone shot, which I never have and never will, at least purposely, but you can tell when it's the fake testosterone shot, just like when some bitch smiles and she's got the fucking veneers from hell. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that fake testosterone shit, you can't balance it. You're gonna need another shot. Even if you work out and get your body to produce enough through proper diet, the spirit is the ruler, man. Spirit must govern all things, man. Spirit does rule all things. So, the Most High is going to keep evils on you till you rent them. You rent them evils. Así que ya no sois extranjeros ni advenedizos, sino conciudadanos de los santos y miembros de la familia de Jehová Hashem Yahushua, man. Leticia, Shara, Florida, Shara, that's, you know, the lands that are part of this great American continent. Edificados sobre el fundamento de los apóstoles y profetas, siendo la principal piedra de la oh, yo, the angles and angels don't play, bro. This is mathematical. This is geometrical. This is the perfect algorithm of the trigonometry of universal compression. What your seances call gravity. Right? So don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Yeah, there's that boat every story. Yeah. And that's sad to see Immortal Technique get so veiled up with the left hand, but you know, may your church pray for him. Hey man, like I said, man, we are Israelite men. We could take on any wives from any culture, but Not all things are expedient, so be careful. You know? Understand that every religion has been co-opted or outright started by the adversary. Period. Pete, shout out to the 914, B. Edificados sobre el fundamento de los apóstoles y profetas, siendo la principal piedra del ángulo, chief cornerstone. Yahawashah mismo, right? Physically in the incarnation, energetically in the spirit. Yahushua HaMashiach is the cornerstone of the entire reality, made through Yahweh. It is the recycling of the third that fell. Pretty much. Pursuant to Enoch. So I'm giving the motherfucking keys to the kingdom to all you fucking 3-time loser presidents and CEOs who think you're deciding something. You know, but minions for the losing team, lest you repent through your house. That's simple, dude. And there build upon the foundation of the apostles and prophets, Yahushua HaMashiach himself being the chief corner stone. Angels and angels be. Yo. In whom all the building fitly framed together groweth unto a holy temple in Yahweh Bahashem Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. I 3. In whom all the building fitly, alright? Straight gates. It can't be off by a fucking 0.0000000000001 second. That's why we're down here, and I'm fucking late everywhere I go. So, unless I rectify that, how do I want celestial rulership if I can't even rectify what's in the flesh? But sometimes it takes hella sacrifice, man. It takes a spirit, man, and the spirit don't work in zeros and ones. The spirit works through zeros and ones, but the spirit could work through baby birds, chihuahuas, alright? Through spirit. One of the 3 baby chihuahuas in the crib said, blah blah. Hey, for everyone that is even contemplating this New World Order agenda of hurting babies or animals, in my book, you're through. And to quote Johnny Cash, the spirit, man, you can run on for a long time. You can run on for a long time. You can run on for a long time. Sooner or later, I'll cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Roll on for a long time. Roll on for a long time. Roll on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. So, the hot game. Who the fuck are you? Yeah, again. Who the fuck are you? Wada Yahweh. Kahwa Yahweh Shemra Shawa Chakudash. And the numerology of the time is a perfect map. Fight for Yahweh side. That's why Great Millstone Apostle Jahar marked this year as the year of amplification, and straight up speaking, we're amplified. Adrenaline, another flag, shadows cover us again. I love the way these New Age Christians dipped into everything, yet it's time to get literal, practical, and methodical, man. For real. I know there are real God-fearing Christians in those 5023 whatever charter churches. And that's who we're calling for, man. God-fearing, man. Ready for miracles, straight up. No miracles, man. Straight miracles, man. Yo. That's right. Getty Square, baby. Getty Square. Man, my bad, man, from a while, yo. In whom all the buildings, Salakia. In whom all the building fitly framed together. Ooh. He said, in whom all the building fitly framed together, growth into an holy temple in Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh, my power, Yahweh Shai. Whom you call Christ, Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. I'm a son, but at them. Aman. Shalom, Babakasha. Yeah. Kwame Sarala, Shalom. In whom all the buildings fittily framed together growth and unto, oh my goodness, unto. You understand? We're down here in the land layer growing into the heaven. Is the line that reads the opposite of this. Get meticulous. Hay que escudriñar, man. get meticulous and methodical and strategic about the way you battle with your sword. Straight up, fool. Understand the reality that you inhabit. Oh my bad. That's just something. Alright, but you can research it. You know what? I'm gonna do it right now through the spirit. Oh my god. Me and YouTube. YouTube's my only pen pal. For community strikes. Yeah.
Hemisphere can access following re-entry into the wakeful state, then it is an indication of any specific left hemisphere conscious involvement in the process during REM sleep. In any event, the three inherent conditions
It's like that water fire, man. Where were we? Ew. Yo, these is, at the time this is 94, 95, man. Hella Fear in 93. He probably wrote most of this in 93. Straight up. Man, shout out to the Armstrong Sag. Lest you're falling into some Maya MC shit. I pray for you, nigga. You know what I mean? Sucker. For you. In the former context, remains a major concern. To date, according to one of the trainers at the Memorial Institute, numerous experiments have been conducted involving a person moving from one coast to the other in a state during a series of 10 computer-generated numbers in a university laboratory. That's why Vinny went off, man. Super Nintendo from Philly was like the book of Enoch reader. Yeah. Shout out to 7th letter, 8th letter, OSP. Teach my animals the reality of the world they inhabit. Right? Yo. Yeah, I was looking up this fool. I didn't even know he was a Sag, man. Oh, and through the spirit, Styles Panero is also a Sag, man. But this dude's older, man. This is a year old. Dude's a year older than my mother. 5 years older than my father. Right, so peep do this.
As well as they can't be seen in proper perspective, some of the distortions occurring
Damn, these algorithms ain't playing. Alright, let's keep this. But if you show anything beyond the celestial sphere, you're already going off. That's why the questions to John and the other Cathar text are the Secret Supper. No, those are the questions of John. I read the in the other channel. I have uploaded the Ascension of Isaiah. Right there, that's going off, man. I can't even show that. It's actually, it's upside down. It's actually inside out and upside down, you know? You can understand that through where the majority of the mass is. We are a carnal reflection of what's in the heavens as part of creation. And this ain't
by a rapid succession of
motherfucking
instantaneous
recreation. You
The classic
understand?
description of the universal hologram is to be found in a Hindu sutra which says,
The tip of Africa,
in the heaven beyond
Patagonia,
there is said to be a
Australia,
network of pearls so
India.
arranged that if you look at one, you
Four
will see all the
sides
others
of the
reflected
top
in
of the
them.
octahedron.
I have cited
I
this
repeat,
quotation because it shows that the concept of the universe, at
the
least
Horn of
some
South Africa,
physicists are now coming to accept,
the tip of
is
South
limited
America,
in its essential aspects
Tierra del
and therefore
Fuego, so forth
limited
and so
to
on.
the learned elite in select
Right?
civilizations
For all
and
you
cultures of high attainment in the
disappeared
ancient world.
artists.
The concept of the cosmic egg, for example,
Australia and
is well
India.
known to scholars familiar with ancient writings of the
A
Eastern
lot of water
cultures.
there
More of
unmapped.
the
You know what I
theories
mean?
presented in this paper at
South
variance
China Sea.
with the essential
That
tenets of
Tomb
the
Raider
Hindu
shit ain't no
Christian
joke.
stream of
You know
thought.
what I mean?
The concept of visible reality,
But
i.e.,
to
the
visualize it
created world as being an emanation of an
lawfully,
omnipotent and
lawfully, to
omniscient
visualize it
divinity who is
lawfully,
completely unknowable in
uh,
his primary state of being,
uh,
the
that's
absolute
why
at rest,
some of the Celtic
frankly, is a
symbols are
concept thrown
sometimes
out
the most
by no
lawful.
mystical philosophy. Even
I
the
mean,
Christian
hell, even the
concept of
NASA
reality
logo is
shines
lawful
through the
to an
description of the
extent,
absolute
but
as
it's
presented
showing
in
you
this
the
paper.
left-hand
The
side
description of
and its
energy
plan.
totally at
That's
rest
why the
in
Most High,
infinity
he sets
is
up
the
the movie, he
question of
wrote
the
the
physical
movie.
concept
He
of the
wrote the
Father,
movie, he's
while the
directing
infinite
it, but you over here
self-consciousness
trembling
resident
before the
in that
fucking
energy,
catering
and
staff.
the motive force of will to
Niggas is
bring a portion
stupid,
of that
huh?
energy into motion to create reality corresponds with the sun. This is so because in order to attain self
I mean,
consciousness, the consciousness of the Absolute must project a hologram of itself and then perceive it. That hologram is a mirror image of the Absolute in infinity and still exists outside time and space, but it is one step removed from the
and we all,
Absolute and is the actual agent of all
exacto.
creation, all reality. And the eternal thought or concept of self, which results from this self consciousness,
Well,
serves the
how about
enactment.
just concave
Number
world? Let's see.
37. Motivational
We need
aspect.
unison
It is a step by step procedure which
in
involves
the
repetitive practice with continued
vernaculars thereof.
concern, using each
Alright.
new insight as a means of penetrating farther during
Okay,
the next
I'll
practice session.
finish
But the rate of progress is so
quickly.
much faster with the gateway approach than it is with transcendental meditation or other forms of mental self discipline, and its horizons seem to be so much wider than the discipline needed to practice it would seem to be within the means of even the impatient, result oriented,
What?
skeptical pragmatists of our society. Unlike yoga and
But
other forms
like,
of
you have to
insight,
According to
consciously try to
Wikipedia,
sound
the
like a
Hollow
retarded
Earth is a
robot. This
concept
generation,
proposing that the
patience
planet
and
the
Earth is
retarded
entirely
perseverance,
robot.
hollow or
advancement
contains a
to and
substantial
faith
interior
in the
space.
system of
Yeah, this
peaceful
bitch sounds like the
self-governance
bitch at the
and
fucking Stop and
cultivating these
Shop
energies
and the
over the
parking
course of a lifetime.
same
Rather, we will
damn
begin to produce at least
algorithm
minimal results
spirit
within a relatively short time,
through
such that enough feedback is available to
eventually.
motivate and energize the individual to continue working with it.
Okay, this is
The speed
relatively
with which
legal.
the individual may expect to progress
You
seems
could visualize
coincident
that.
with the number of hours
You see,
spent
the
doing
hollow
so,
terms
but it is a
misleading
question of the
cellular
speed
cosmology,
with which he or she
but you're not
must
supposed to
continue
display
to
anything
insights
beyond the
into the
firmament. And this
universe,
is
to
the
release anxieties
you
and
see how the
stresses
sun is pretty
within
much
the mind
they're
and
not
body.
showing the orbits of the
These
other
points of
gods or
energy
planets,
blockage seem to
but
provide
they're lower
invisible
gods and lower
barriers to
orbits and lower
achieving to
planets.
enhance
But
the
in the center and the
individual's
core,
focus of mind and
Jerusalem, Mount
image of
Zion, for lack of
integration.
better words.
The more compulsive
And
or
also, they're not showing the
argumentative
hells.
the
They're
individual
showing
may
like if you
be
could break it
from the
open.
outset,
This is
the
their
more
plan to
barriers he
break
or she
from hell.
initially
All
encounters
that shit that you saw in
prove
fucking that
infinitely
rock movie, I
more
think
inexperienced.
Hercules.
But as the insights begin to come and the blockages
Dude, that's
within them
real,
begin to
man.
dissolve,
Them fools
the
popping
way
out of the
becomes
ground.
increasingly clear and the value of gateway moves from the
Hey,
status of a matter of
but
intellectual
you know,
assessment to one of personal experience. Number
Don
38.
Quixote's right. You know
Conclusion.
what I mean?
There is a
Dodge the
sound,
hijack because
rational basis in terms of physical science parameters
Helly
for
Weird
considering
is
gateway
getting
to be
through
plausible
right
in
now.
terms of its
Nobody even
essential
goes to the movies
objectives.
anymore.
Intuitional
Like the music
insights
industry
of not only
10
personal
years
but
ago.
of a practical and professional nature would
So,
seem
Most
to
High
be
is,
within bounds
you
of
know,
reasonable
shutting down the
expectations.
fucking deck of
However,
cards and
a
through
phased
Spirit will
approach
finish it
for
at
entering the gateway would
369.
even
Damn,
accelerate
she
healing would
fine.
seem to be
Damn,
required in
shit,
trying to avoid
fine.
perfect
This
states
is
where
fine. Oh,
consciousness
she
is to be
fine.
brought within more manageable limits.
That bitch
From
fine.
this standpoint,
Fine as fuck.
establishing an
Through.
organization-wide exploitation
It's
system of
through, bro.
potential
Uh,
A promising approach suggested in the foregoing
man, but
study
some dudes
involves
really
extensive
drank the
cognitive
Kool-Aid, you
training.
know,
Begin by using the
got the
continuous listening
diploma,
tapes to achieve enhanced brain focus and to induce
went through
focus awareness
academia,
synchronization. B.
and now the
Prepare
Most
the
High's
dominant
blessed them
brain
with
with
a
sleep
gig
frequencies
where they
to
gotta
induce
be
left brain quiescence and
in
decrease
perpetual slavery,
hyperpolarization.
man. And hey,
C.
I'm a slave also, man.
Auto-hypnotic suggestion designed to
But I'm a
enable
slave that gets to,
real-time
you know, at least
awareness.
front on the
Auto-hypnotic states of
illusion
prayer.
of
D.
travel.
Use auto-hypnotic suggestion
But
to
yeah, being a
attain
Curry,
reached
man, I got hella
capabilities
injuries, dude.
of concentration and
For real.
motivation in rapidly progressing through
And you
focused
see,
core
but they mix it with
exercises.
zombies. They mix it
E.
with these. This nigga was obsessed with the
Any
scriptures.
following use of auto-hypnotic suggestion
Oh, they all had the same
will
spirit.
occur and be remembered.
But the
F.
dude who's
Repeat steps
supposedly
to
Newton,
achieve
right?
facility
Gravity,
in gaining
right?
out-of-body state under conscious
An
control.
apple fell on his head.
Auto-hypnotic suggestion
But yeah, you can see
stresses
that,
the
you know,
human
this is kind
conscious
of not
control
breaking it
out-of-body
because
movement
you can
and
visualize
ability
that when you
to
take a
apprehend
photograph. Or when you squint
subtleties.
your eyes.
G.
You can
Approach
visualize the
obtaining
dispersion of
mental
light from
objectives
the heaven to
spanning
heavens.
time-space and interactive dimensions
Atmosphere.
from the out-of-body
They've
perspective.
had different
H.
names.
Use multi-focus approach to solve problem using
Abron.
portable terrestrial
Yeah.
information gathering trips.
Alberon, right? I see
This
that's
approach
written with an
involves the
L
use of
sometimes.
graded visuals
Or
with an
Jerusalem, Mount
out-of-body state,
Zion.
one viewing the
But
target
you gotta
object
dodge
at
the hijack
out-of-body
because these
state,
dudes trying to
one
break
viewing it at
through
focus
hell
15 as it slips
like
below
all
the
the Marvel
EMDS,
movies
and one
and
viewing it at focus 21 as it slips from the immediate
what's the other
future.
one?
Debrief
Marvel
all
and
three to
DC,
compare
right?
data gathered from the 3 points of view.
That's where I'm
Care is
from, the
taken to
District of
ensure
Columbia,
that when all
Cundinamarca.
go out of body
And
together in the same
hey,
environment, their consciousness energy systems should
everyone's
resonate
got their
in
role,
sympathetic
man.
oscillation,
Role of
making
life.
tune in to the same target on
Play your
different
role.
planes,
Don't be
dimensions with
lukewarm.
greater
If you're wicked, be
effectiveness.
wicked. If you're righteous, be
I.
righteous.
Encourage pursuit of full
There's no
self-knowledge by
space for
all
being
individuals
fake and
involved in the foregoing experiments
deviant
and enhance
anymore.
objectivity in
And through
out-of-body
spirit and power,
observations
Yahweh
and
Shem
gain
Yahushua, we're gonna finish
intermediate
it. Sorry
personal
for
energy
showing some of
lock-in
these that break
likely
the
to retard
Mosaic law.
progress. J.
But like, you know,
Be
we show the
intellectually prepared to react to possible
alphabet
encounters
gang
with intelligent, non-corporeal energy
agenda
forms and
against
time-space
the reason
boundaries
why
with
I don't have
safety.
children.
K.
To keep it 100.
Arrange to have groups of people in Focus 12 state
And the
unite
reason
in
why I
altered
got
consciousness
divorced
to
over
build
a year ago.
holographic
Through
patterns around sensitive areas
once the
to reduce
pandemic hit,
possible
man,
unwanted
my ex-wife's
out-of-body
special ed
occurrences.
teacher, man.
L. Encourage
For real,
breakthrough
she would have
physical
been a hell of
insights to
one,
build
too.
holographic patterns of
Nonetheless,
successful attainment
hey,
and rapid progress for advanced
this ain't the
qualities to
time, you
assist
know,
in
pray for them.
progressing through the
They were
gateway
born during
system.
war, hey.
If these
We
experiments are
raised them to be
carried through,
righteous men.
it is to be hoped that we will truly
That's for all
find a
nations, man.
gateway to gateway in the realm of practical
In
application
whom
for the whole system of
all the
techniques which
building,
comprise it,
fitly
that may
framed together,
power, feebly
groweth unto
anticipate,
an holy
includes
temple
the
in
work of
Yahweh
men
Hashem
Zach
Yahushua, en
Toth,
quien
Stocking
todo el
Equipment,
edificio,
Marilyn
bien
Ferguson's
coordinado,
Programs Changing
va
Reality and
creciendo
Behavior,
para ser un
John
templo santo
Lightman's Einstein Against the Odds, A Great Quantum
por
Debate,
Yahushua,
Science Digest, June
a
1988.
Yahweh,
Alyssa
en quien
Yeager's
vosotros también
Mind,
sois
The Lamp
justamente
Turned
edificados
Laser, Monroe Institute of Applied Sciences, Robert A.
para la
Bauer's
morada
Journeys Out of the
de
Body,
Yahweh,
Jim
Hashem
Peterson's
Yahushua,
The Mystic Spiral, Dr.
en el
Lee
Raja
Sedola's
Kodash,
Kundalini Psychosis
edificados
with
para
Transcendence,
que Yahweh Hashem
Alice
Yahushua
Jones,
viva
Altered States of
en
Consciousness,
cada
Monthly
lastida,
Earth
right?
News, March, April edition,
2222,
2023, and Charles
Yahweh,
Tubbs,
Dios,
Altered
te
States of
digo a Dios, ya,
Consciousness.
in
Now, I'd
whom
like to thank
ye
everyone that's made it through this
also
entire
are
reading
built
of this
together
declassified
for
document.
an
If you have
habitation
any more
of
suggestions for any
Yahweh
new
Hashem
declassified
Yahushua
documents
through
you'd
the
like me to talk about, any old declassified documents you'd like me to talk about, or anything of that nature, feel free to leave your suggestions in the comments below. As always, take everything that I just read to you with a massive grain of salt, considering it comes from the US government of all places, and there's very likely to be a large amount of confirmation bias, as many of the concepts discussed within this paper actually dovetail with certain other pre-existing worldviews. And so, once again, thank you for listening. Be sure to share this out with anybody you think would enjoy it. And of course, as always, subscribe for more conscious content. Peace.